Hello, Rachel.
Hi,
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you today?
Good. So last week we started the medication management. How's that going?
It's going okay.
Okay, tell me what's going on. You having some
Well,
trouble with it?
When we worked on it last week, we sat at the kitchen table, and I've been doing everything that we discussed, but I've noticed that I've been dropping pills ever so often, and I think because my kitchen table is light in color, I'm having a really hard time seeing the pills that I drop.
Okay.
And that's a concern for me because I've got smaller children. I don't want to leave a pill just hanging around on the table and they think it's candy and they end up taking it. So
Okay, so it sounds like you're having a little bit trouble with your vision.
yes.
Okay, well let's come up with a good goal and a plan and we'll do something we can do and we can do it like a check back.
Okay.
Check in for it, okay? So I have you a pen and paper right there.
Okay.
So let's come up with a goal. What might help you, what do you wanna work on? What your goal you wanna be able to do?
I think the pill organizer has been really helpful with me, making sure that I take the medication when I'm supposed to take it. So I kind of want to keep that system in place. I want to come up with a way where I can just, especially with, the problems that I have with my vision, come up with a way that I can see the pills when I'm at the kitchen table, because I really don't want to change where I'm doing it because I need the space
Okay,
for all the pill bottles. But
so let's write, our goal is to, let's come over to goal here.
okay,
And then you want to come up with, or you want to be able to come up with the best way so you can see your pills when you take them. Okay, that's a good goal. Okay, so the next one, let's come up with a plan on how you could do that. And I want you to write it down this time.
Okay, so
A good plan.
most of my pills are kind of light in color, so they kind of blend in with the color of my table.
Is there a specific place where you when you take your medications? Maybe there's a different area you can use in the house, a different counter, or?
I could, but I kind of I feel comfortable at the kitchen table.
Okay,
Because I'm sitting, I've got the space to, lay out the medication, and then I still have the pill box beside me. So I just feel like the space and the comfort level is
Okay.
better for me at the kitchen table.
okay.
I don't know, is there a way that we can kind of just change the background color?
Yes, you can change the background. Is there
Okay.
anything around the house that you could use, maybe would change the color
Well, you know
of the
what?
surface area where you're taking your pills?
So my son just did a science fair project and I have tons of construction paper.
Okay, construction paper, write that down. So
Okay.
you'll use your construction paper and put your pills on top of there when you take your medications.
Okay. I think that's a good idea. And then
Okay,
I can just kind of have say a red piece of two red
Mhm.
pieces of construction paper.
Mhm.
And that way, if I spill or
Yeah.
drop a pill, I can actually see it on the red.
yeah,
Okay.
okay. Okay, and so when we can do it, is you would go ahead and you would just pour your pills on there, and that's how you would do it from now on.
Okay.
Try it that way, and then we'll check back in about it.
Okay.
Okay, so we've come up with a goal,
Mm-hmm.
you have your plan,
Mhm.
and what you're gonna do,
Mhm.
and so everything is check out. These are what you're gonna follow, okay?
Okay.
All right, good job.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hey, Rachel.
Hello.
So we were talking about your medication management,
Mhm.
and you told me how everything was going.
Mhm.
How is the refill process going? How are you doing when it's time for refills? Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, not so good. I kind of have a really hard time keeping track of when to call for a it's just the process of calling in, it can be really difficult sometimes. Cause you know, everything's automated nowadays.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Well, like, can you think we can come up with a ways where we can, what would a goal be for you? What would you wanna be able to do when it's time for refills?
I would like to be able to keep better track so that I don't run out of medication.
Okay, write that one down, keep better track.
And I think in addition to that, I think I would just like to be able to better, access the calling system
Okay,
for refills.
alright, write that one down too for me.
Okay.
Okay, this will be a good way for us to keep track of what we're doing today. Okay, so let's come up with a good plan that may help you to kind of remember everything, and improve your awareness. So it helps you like when you're low on your medications. Like what are some ways what you can do that when you're low on medication, something you can do?
Well, you know, I've been trying to write reminders down, like on my calendar, but
Okay,
that doesn't seem to be working because, you know, I'm not always in front of my calendar, so I don't really, you know, I don't really, you know, have all day access to it, to, you know, kind of remind myself.
well, what do you have with you every day?
Mm,
What's something you have with you every day that you might constantly be able to check?
My cell phone.
Good.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
always have my cell phone
So
with me.
pull your cell phone out.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
So a good way to use your cell phone is, so you know when your medication's running out. So when it's time, maybe you can use a feature in your phone that'll help you to a reminder or
like, yeah, because you know I can set like timers and like daily reminders.
and you say you use your calendar. So how about on your calendar? What can you put on your calendar to
I can
help you?
put that I need to check my medication
Yes.
to see if I need a refill anytime soon.
Good, yeah, that's one way you can do. You can also use your calendar to, remind you and you can put in there how many you have left
Okay.
and, yeah, that would be good.
I've never thought about that. I think that's a good idea.
Okay, good. So after you know your reminders, what are you gonna do after that when it's time to refill them? What are you gonna do? What's your plan to do?
So I usually call my pharmacy.
Okay, are you comfortable with doing that?
Not really.
Okay,
Not really. It's been pretty hard to kind of access the numbers and all the stuff that it's just so many different instructions.
so what's your process right now you're doing?
So I call.
Yeah, we can go through it right now.
Okay. Let's see. I got my walkers.
Welcome to Walgreens, at the corner of Orchard Drive and Lakewood Boulevard in Park Forest. Para continuar en español, oprima 9. How can I help you today?
Prescription refill.
Good job.
All right, just tell me the patient's date of birth or the prescription number.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Date of birth is December 30th, 1945, right?
Yes.
Thanks. Just a second. That doesn't match our records. Let's try one more time. Just tell me the patient's date of birth or the prescription.
Okay, so far, you know how to access the pharmacy. You have it on your cell phone already, so you call in your pharmacy, follow the prompts. It didn't seem like you were having trouble with that part, so
Okay.
just continue to follow the prompts
Okay.
that it's giving you.
Okay.
Okay, so now we have what you're gonna do when your meds start running low. You're going to put a reminder in your cell phone. You're gonna use your cell phone. It's gonna help you with your calendar to put in reminders. You can set timers, days to help you keep track of your meds.
Okay.
And I would also put in there maybe a day of the week, a good day of the week for you to remind you to check your meds, what day of the week would you like to use?
You know, maybe Wednesdays.
On Wednesday,
Maybe
so
Wednesdays.
put in your calendar on Wednesdays, check your dates, look at your calendar, and make sure, every Wednesday you go and check your meds
Okay,
to see what your quantity is, or how much you have left,
okay. So
okay?
every Wednesday.
Yes, so
Okay.
we have your goal, your plan, every Wednesday you're gonna check your meds,
Perfect.
and we'll follow up next week, okay?
Okay,
All right,
thank you.
you're welcome.